With each new discovery, the complexity of geological processes reveals itself in an even more surprising way, expanding our understanding of the mysteries that hide beneath the Earth's surface. Imagine seawater, so essential for life and so present in our routines, playing a vital role not only in maintaining ecosystems, but also in the intricate balance of the planet's internal processes. For countless eons, this seemingly simple water has been an integral part of reactions occurring at unimaginable depths, transforming and sculpting the Earth's internal structure in ways we are only now beginning to understand. The planet, seen from a holistic perspective, is a dynamic organism whose layers interact in a continuous and complex way. The crust, which serves as our base and direct contact with the environment, is just the tip of a vast system where the mantle plays the role of internal engine. This mantle, with its immense extension and convection capacity, works like a cauldron where variations in temperature and pressure allow the migration and transformation of materials. It is in this scenario that water, introduced by the action of waves and winds, gradually infiltrates, crossing barriers and defying the expectations of classical geological models. The passage of water through the depths is a phenomenon that, at first glance, seems to defy logic, but which, under the watchful eye of scientists, reveals itself to be an essential piece of the puzzle that is the evolution of our planet. Innovative studies, which used advanced techniques such as experiments in diamond anvil cells, demonstrated that under conditions of extreme temperatures and pressures, water molecules undergo significant transformations. When subjected to these hostile environments, they fragment, releasing hydrogen that interacts with other elements and triggers chemical reactions capable of profoundly modifying the composition of the minerals present. This hydrogen, when infiltrating the core, plays a crucial role in releasing carbon, which regroups and, under the influence of gigantic pressures, turns into diamonds. This natural diamond factory not only enriches the planet's geology, but also offers a unique window into the study of the processes that shape the Earth. Diamonds, especially blue diamonds, have stood out as true messengers of this process. Their tones and compositions reveal clues about the origin of the elements that form them, and their microscopic inclusions act as time capsules, preserving information about the environment in which they originated. The presence of impurities such as boron, which is normally found in abundance in the crust but in tiny concentrations in the mantle, raises fascinating questions about the mechanisms that enable the transfer of these elements. Evidence collected through spectroscopy shows that fragments of tectonic plates, dragged into the depths by the subduction process, not only transport boron, but also carry traces of seawater with them. This direct connection between surface movements and deep layers highlights the interdependence of all the elements that make up the planet. While science works to unravel every detail of this intricate mechanism, the results obtained through laboratory analyses and field observations reinforce the idea that the Earth is in constant transformation. Mantle convection, responsible for moving materials on scales that defy our imagination, is also responsible for transporting these water molecules to the critical interface between the mantle and core. It is at this meeting point, where extreme conditions force a chemical reordering, that a unique layer is formed, rich in silicon and marked by the presence of crystals and atoms that witness the path of each water molecule. This layer, although thin when compared to the vast expanses of the mantle, represents one of the most important links to understanding how water interacts with elements in the Earth's interior. More than a mere detail of planetary geology, this internal dynamic has profound implications for several areas of knowledge. The very existence of diamonds formed from processes involving seawater demonstrates that the Earth is an interconnected system, where each layer contributes to the balance and evolution of the whole. Diamonds' resistance to extreme conditions makes them valuable historical records, capable of revealing the secrets of processes that occur thousands of kilometers underground. In this way, studies of these minerals not only serve to satisfy scientific curiosity, but also to improve our models about the formation and transformation of materials on geological scales. By diving deeper into this narrative, we realize that the movement of water through the Earth's layers is not an isolated phenomenon, but rather part of a dynamic system where thermal, chemical, and mechanical forces intertwine. Each collision of plates, each variation in pressure, and each transfer of chemical elements makes up a continuous process that over billions of years shaped the Earth as we know it. This constant interaction between the surface and the interior shows that the planet is much more than a mere static body. It is a living organism where chemical reactions and tectonic movements combine to create a complex network of processes that support evolution and renewal. And so, as new technologies and methods of analysis emerge, our ability to interpret and understand these processes expands, revealing that Earth's secrets are closer than we imagine. Each experiment carried out in high-tech laboratories, each precise measurement of the minerals that reach the surface, and each advance in spectrum analysis makes it possible to reconstruct a narrative that, although full of challenges and unknowns, brings us ever closer to a holistic understanding of the planet. This synergy between observation, experimentation, and theory not only expands the frontiers of geological knowledge, but also reinforces the idea that even in the most extreme environments, nature finds ingenious ways to express itself and renew itself. Ultimately, the flow of seawater that seeps into the deepest corners of the Earth is an eloquent reminder that natural processes operate on scales far beyond our everyday perception. Every wave that breaks on the beach, every drop that mixes with the ground, is part of an immeasurable cycle that connects the surface to the core, weaving a story of continuous transformation and interconnection that defies the limits of time and space. Thus, as we look at the horizon, we are invited not only to contemplate the beauty of the outside world, but also to recognize the complex dance of the elements that silently shapes the destiny of the entire planet.